Hi guys, it's Rachel here. You see, I only took one day off after the 100-day project, and I was going to do a video yesterday, but then I didn't do one because I'm procrastinating about what I want to do on Mum's journal. So all I've done is sort of put some pages. I've even put some antique Italian pages in there. I like the mixture of sort of Asian and Western. And these pages here that I showed you, that I had printed those out, I actually backed them with this. This is Chinese calligraphy paper. And it's got a nice texture. It's kind of like a off-white sort of colour. And so I thought that was nice to back those pages with, because I thought this might be a nice ideas book for Mum, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So I'll just put that aside. I did want to work on it a little bit with you guys. So yeah, I'll get some ideas and then do that. Now today, what I thought I might do, and I'm not very organised, I probably should have organised myself before I turned the video on. Oh well. Is I was watching Paula Lemmon. Hi Paula. And she basically had made all of these pouches with the paper bags, and I know the original idea, well, I don't know, I don't think Gina made it up, but she's been the one that's done it lately. She had made these paper bag pouches, and then Paula then had made the accordion folders out of them, like storage ephemera folders. She's using them to store her ephemera. And so, and she watched Liz from the Paper Project. So I watched Liz's video, and she has these bags with this bottom. And I had tried Gina's one, but I didn't have, this is the only bag I've got like that. And it's not that long, so, you know, it'd end up being, oh, it'd probably be all right. But anyway, excuse me, I have these long bags here, and they have a gusset, a very big gusset, and so I sat down right now with Liz's video on, and oh sorry, flopped myself down on the chair and nearly hurt myself. So what I did was I okay, so such strength it requires. I cut the bottom off the bag, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, why did you do that? And so then what I did was, because these bags are huge, I left one side folded in and the other side I folded out. So this is what you do if you don't have one of the bags with those extra bottoms on them, if you want to make one of these, okay? And so then what I did was I got this one here, and these flaps to get my top, I folded those in like that. And I'm just wondering now, to get the other side more or less similar, what I did was I tucked those in, but I think I need to bring my crease to here, pretty much, but fold it inwards. So that's my crease, but that's where I want to crease it here. Yes, that's easier. So I hope I'm not going too fast. Just got to get that to go in, and you've got to fold it along your crease that you've made. So we'll go over it again. We'll just see how that works, because that's not how I did my other one, but that's what I'm going to do here. It's a little bit of a fiddly job, and I saw that the other ladies fiddled a little bit. I actually think this way is probably easier than the other one. It's a bit neater, I think. So yeah, so that's how you do it. So basically, this way is really easy. All you do is fold those down to the crease, and the one that you've pushed out, the side that you've pushed out, if you've got such a big bag as me, because if your bag's narrower, then you'll just do it, pull out all your sides and then fold this down to that crease there, and then tuck it in along the crease. So tuck it in along the crease there, and on the other side along the crease, and you'll get your nice shape. There. Now the only thing is here, this is not the same, but I don't care about that. And I'm also going to have this bit here. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue it shut, that bit there. Yes, I am. I'm going to glue it. I'm going to glue that in there. And I'm going to get some glue in there as well, I think. And you'll see why afterwards. Probably don't need too much glue in there, but just a little bit. Just to hold it down. And you'll be thinking why, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. Because this then becomes one of the pockets. And then we need to glue this down here. So just open it out and glue that down there and there. You could cut it off, but I think we'll just glue it down. It's not going to hurt us. And then we need to get glue all the way along here and glue this shut. Now I haven't made one. All I've done is done the folding. So we're going to see how this turns out, because it's your guess is as good as mine. And I have not asked, how is everybody? I am well. We'll glue that one down. And we'll glue that down as well. Okay, so it's just not flapping about. Okay, so then we fold it up. Got everything glued. Fold it up. I'm going to fold it. This is going to be my crease here. Oh no, yeah, I'm going to have my crease about level where that sort of goes in there. So that's going to be my crease. Like so. And then this is going to be my crease. So it ends up being quite big. Maybe I should tell you what size I have no idea what paper I'm going to use. So that's my little pouchy thing, you see. There it is. I'll just tell you how big my bag was, just to give you an idea. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Your pouch will just turn out. It's about 14 inches, I think. I'm just guessing because my rule is shorter than that. And 18 centimetres wide and 7 inches. And probably about, maybe, would it be, how much is that? Maybe 33 centimetres. Excuse me. I'm not sick. And then here, 3 inches. So I only opened one side out. 3 inches, about 8 centimetres. So I only opened one side out, okay? So that's what you do. So I've got this one. This one I haven't glued anything down, but I'll do that afterwards because I'll only have time to make one. So basically now the job to do is to decorate it. And I am thinking, now you see why this is going to become a pocket here. So that's why I glued that down a little bit, because I didn't want to, I didn't want that to open as well. Although it wouldn't have been such an issue. You would have had two compartments really. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to decorate it on the outside, and I might stitch around it. I'm thinking I might stitch around it because I've got that business there to close up as well. Although you could fold it over and then trim off this bit and then fold it over and have it finished off if you wanted to as well. But I'm going to just stitch along there. So let's get some papers. I don't know what papers I have here that I might like to use. I'm full of papers. There's no lacking in papers. However, do I have, what full pieces of paper do I have? Because I have lots of bits. I have this one in my first botanical, but that, I'll have to chop the bird's head off. And I know you ladies don't like it when I chop the bird's head off. So no chopping heads off today. Did I ask you how you all are? Because I don't know if I asked that. I may not have. Very rude. Very rude. Very rude person. Okay, so we could have that one. Or, oh, that's a good, oh, these collage papers are very good to use for this sort of thing. Collage pages. Don't want to chop that bird's head off. Got to be mindful of what's on your paper, I think, so you're not chopping things off. I've got more of that paper. I've got more of that paper. Oh, I've got lots of those. Oh, I think I did quite a few printouts. Oh, and this one's good. It's got a nice all-over pattern. You know I just like pulling things out and looking at them. Okay, got some of my Italian papers. Oh, that's nice, Venice. We could have a Venetian one. I know I'm not sharing what I'm looking through, am I? We've got that sort of paper, could be good. So you could do one with that paper and then decorate it. That could be fun. Oh, we've got some nice architectural paper. Oh, I love that. That's one of my favourite papers. That my husband did that. I'm very proud of him. Just in case you didn't notice. Right, so we have to decide what style are we going for. Might do this one. Maybe that one. Maybe we'll do that one. I don't know. I can't remember what's in my other botanical kit. Yeah, I don't know if this is in the new one that I haven't released yet or in the old one that has already been released. So what I need to do here is I will be trimming the bottom off because it's got the border, and I'm going to measure it there and then measure it there, and then I'll be able to trim it off. So first I'll trim off this way. And I don't think this will fit into my trimmer. Nope. So I'll have to cut it by hand. Oh, I don't want to cut it by hand there. I'll have to get my big one. Oh, I don't know what I'm whinging about. It's just here. It's not like I have to go anywhere to get it. Here it is. Rightio. We're in business now. Got the big one out. Pulled out the big guns. Okay. Oh dearie me, I moved it, didn't I? That's not a good idea. Okay. So that's that one. Now let's see, does that fit on there? It does. So that will go on there. I'll keep that. I'll trim that off just in case I might need it. Oh, those people behind are drilling. I know a lot of you said you couldn't hear them the other day, which is a good thing because they're making a lot of noise. It's kind of annoying. They even did it on Sunday. I don't think you're allowed to do that on Sundays. I think Sunday's like, you know, a day that people get to have a break from all the noises. So we're going to glue this down. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to do it. I didn't abandon you for too long, but you may not get videos absolutely every single day. Just depends how busy I am, like, you know, like with family on the weekend and stuff like that, whereas before I made myself. It's not perfect, but it'll do the job. So that's on there. And then we're going to have something. I don't know what. I don't think that's going to be. Oh, it is big enough. Oh, it absolutely is big enough. Oh, so we can use that. So I'm going to glue that on there. I'd even glue it up a bit higher. I can even trim that little bit off because we've got quite a deep. Oh my God, it's so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. It's really annoying. Because do you know what they're doing? They're doing like it's not continual. It's just like, that's what I'm hearing. It's really annoying. You know, obviously 100 times worse than that. I'm going to put that there. Oh, I needed to bring it over a bit. I can tell I haven't been in here for a while. So I put a few things, physical items in my shop that I had to prepare. So I haven't done any videos showing what's, you know, new items in my shop because physical items, I think it just gives everybody a chance, you know, to get them if I just let them sell organically. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to trim off a little bit because I do have a very deep fold here, I'm going to trim off that. I'll grab my other little one. I'm very excited to try something new. So, oh, come on. I've got to be a little bit forceful with it. So I'm excited to try something new because the last one I did, it had envelope pockets, and so this one's going to be accordion, like it's going to be with not with envelopes but with something else. So you'll see in a minute, unless you've already seen Liz's. You've probably already seen Liz's video because she showed how to do it. Okay, so I use that whole sheet. Good way to use up things that you have in your stash. I feel I could put that one there. Let me see. Put that one there, or maybe I'll just go with this one and decorate it. I think I will. So let's get the big one up. Oh, it's heavy, heavy, heavy. I'm just going to chop off two sides of the. Whoops. This is one of my original collage sheets that I actually physically collaged. Oh, I know what would have been nice. Lulu's kit would have been nice with this. I haven't got that printed. I've used it all. I need to go and print it again. It's nice and bright and cheery. Make very nice envelopes. So I'll put a link to Paula's channel because I watched hers and they were absolutely beautiful, and she used beautiful kits by My Porch Prints. And so you can go and watch her video. You probably already have because Paula has quite a big following. And then the other one, and she watched Liz, and I know lots of you know who Liz is. She's got a big channel and is very talented and lovely to listen to, both of them. Okay, so that's that. And then this piece will go on the inside. So it seemed perfect. I mean, I didn't print borderless here at all, so you can see the border there. But it did fit nicely on that bag. I will say that. So I didn't have much wastage. So I'm going to glue this one here, not upside down, like that. Yes, that's going to be very nice. So I don't really have a theme going to it. It's just really florally, and I probably should have made one before I did a video, but I thought if I don't do my video now, it won't be done at all. Of course, and Paula's using these to store her ephemera. I think I might have said that. And but they could be lovely things to send to people as well. That's what I'm thinking. And also they could be nice just to have one big pocket in them, like what Gina did, and put a journal inside. So Gina just stitched hers down, and I think they housed a journal. Okay, so that's that. That's the top. And then on the top here, I think that's going to fit. Wow, it's a little bit smaller. It's a little bit smaller, so I don't know if I'm going to use that now. And it's very crooked. Don't know how I got it so crooked. I have crooked eyes, I always say. Very crooked eyes. I could trim my flap down a bit further. It wouldn't be the end of the world because it's quite a deep flap. I like it being deep. Okay, well, I'll just use something else. What will I put? Let me see. Where's that folder gone? I might have some more of that collagey sort of paper in here somewhere. I might not, because I might have used it all. Not seeing it. Oh yes, here we go. Here's another one. Okay, we'll use that. So let me trim it down, the borders off, to bring out the big one again. I'm going to get some nice muscles doing this. Up and down, up and down. I'll have this bit up here, yes. So I'm just going to try and measure it on top of this because I don't want to pull it up and down again because honestly I don't need that many muscles. And I'm going to just mark it there and trim across there. Let's hope I didn't mess this one up. That's good. Okay, doesn't matter. We've got brown paper bag there, so it doesn't matter if we can see the brown paper bag. And of course, you can do this with your scrapbooking paper. If you don't use printables, you can use it with pretty book pages, whatever you like. You don't have to use printed out things. It's not obligatory. I'm just trying to use up, I didn't, you know, I could have gone and printed up something pretty to use, but I just want to use a bit of what I have, really. So I have a lot of stuff printed, like, you know, when you make digital kits and things, you do trial printing and things to see how it's turning out, and I quite often have these sorts of printouts, although this is, I think this is pretty much the last one. I need to do some more, print out some more, because I like to use those when I'm making ephemera. Let me try and get this off. Oh, that's very bad. Very bad job. Okay. Sorry about my screen. I'm just holding it up to my face so I can cut it better. Okay, so that's, I mean, look how quick that was. So that's done. And now my next job is going to be, I am going to stitch around it quickly. Put those over there, put that down there, put those over there. I'm probably going to run out. So all I want to stitch is around the periphery, but not this. I want to leave this open. And I'm going to zigzag. Why not? My bag is huge. Turn your volume down if you don't like the sewing machine. I ran out of thread at the bottom, didn't I? Oh, I've got one more wound on, so that's lucky. Okay. That's pretty much all the stitching that I'm going to do. Right, so if you wanted to make it a pouch, you would have stitched it down there and you would have had a pocket here, and then that would have been stitched down, and there you have your pouch in there. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing what Liz and Paula did. So I probably could stitch across there too. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Look better. And I probably could stitch across there and there. Well, anyway, I won't do it on this one. So we need book pages. Now let me see. I've got these book pages, but I don't think that they're going to be, are they? Oh, they are. But no, those ones rip. You need stronger big book pages. Like these are strong, but they're not wide enough. So I need to get some bigger ones. So I have this book, for example, which is great. I'm not going to use the floral ones, but in the beginning, if I haven't already used them, these pages can be used. Let's see if this one's wide enough. Oh, I'll use it that way. That's what I'll do. So you have these pages. Well, why don't we use these pages? And you need 10. And I don't have my my cutter. My other cutter, you know, the blade to cut them out. That would be easier. So let's see if I can get 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not these, but I've got the index. 7. 8. It doesn't matter to me which way the writing goes. It does not matter. We're recycling. That's what we're doing. We're recycling our paper. Papers we wouldn't necessarily use. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. So now I need to take one, and I want it to be a little bit smaller than the inside. Oh, probably don't want it to go much higher than, or do I? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I want. So I want it to go to about there. Okay, so let's do this way first. So I'm just going to do it a little bit shorter on each end, and it needs to be, I think I'll measure it on here for the height. The height, probably a little bit smaller. Let me see. Oh, that's I'm just thinking might make it like that. Let's try that. So we still need the big cutter. I'm going to line it up here, trim that off, and that, and see how that looks. It can be used for a tag. Let me just trim off that messy bit there, or a pocket. I'll just put that aside. Okay, this will then become our template. Okay, so yeah, I think that's going to be good. We didn't want it to be the full size, so I've got a bit of space at the top and the bottom. I may have been able to have them a little bit bigger, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to put it on here and put my markings. And then I might try and line up a couple and cut a couple at once. It might make me go faster. Make sure I've got them lined up. Nope, they've moved. So that one is not lining up because of these bits. That's what's causing me grief. Let's see if they're lined up now. No. Okay, you're just annoying. Piece of paper. The piece of paper is annoying me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I could use my measurement. So, oh, what is that? I don't know. So how long are they? Not quite Yeah, but if I don't do them together, then they won't be the same size. Let's see. Yep, see, that's good. I'll always use my first one to measure. Maybe I'll do, maybe, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trim off that edge so then it doesn't annoy me anymore. Just get it off. And then I'll be able to put more together with no problems, you see. Put that on there. And measure it. Where's my pencil gone? Okay, so I'm going to put my papers, make sure they're together. That's those, they can go there. And we've got this one. I'll trim off the bodgy edges. That there and that marking there. And so now we should be in action. So let's have a look. That's my first one. Oh yeah, look, it's more or less. They did get a little bit bigger, but I don't think I care. Okay, so then Liz got her glue and glued them together. So I'm just going to run, and you do it around 3 sides. Try not to get too much. 3 sides. And then pop that, line it up, and you've made a pocket. So it's kind of like making an envelope, but it's not an envelope, it's made with book page. Okay, so that's one, and I'm just going to keep them all in the same direction so I know which way is the top. And there's this one. I'm going to end up with 5 pockets. And you could do these with decorative papers if you wanted to. I quite like the book page look. You better have a look what I've got. I might only have 50. I don't think I've done any shopping.
Because I already have like 20% ground.
What's the time? Dunno. She said it very Aussie. Dunno. Okay, look, what I'll do is I'll stop my video and then I'll join 2 videos together. Okay, I'll just pause the video. I'll go and help Lulu and then I'll come back. So Lulu has gone and I am back. So what I did was I just went ahead and finished gluing the other ones. I've got all of my openings at the top here. like so. So just checking, just check they're all open because you don't want to glue them the wrong way. Okay, so then I'm going to flip this down like this, and I'm going to grab my stronger glue, and I'm going to put some glue in the central part. Now Liz just put a strip. I'm going to put a little bit more. It's more or less in the center, and then I'm going to lie it down like that. And then I'm going to do the next one. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is so that way there's no way I can, well, you can always make a mistake, but I've had less chance of making a mistake with the, you know, where the opening is. And then I'll line it up there and then just fold it down. Oh, now that went crooked. Just jiggle it about while it's still wet and make it straight. Okay, so they should, this is what you're going to get, like that. Good. Never done it like this before. Maybe I'll put my glue here. Oh, lots is coming off. I'm pushing too hard, I think. Oh, and it's nearly finished. This is my favourite glue stick. When I run out of the Pritt ones, I'll just have the Giotto one. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, I usually use this glue stick because it's a very good, strong glue. But when we were in lockdown, I couldn't get it anymore on Amazon. They ran out, so I had to buy the Pritt glue. And I bought like a pack of, because I was going through it, because I just started the 100-day project too in April. I bought a 50 pack because it was much cheaper, like a lot cheaper. So it was worth it. But I do prefer this glue here. So that's that. That's more or less. So it's a more or less science. Now, just check they all open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Now, they have to be glued into here. Now, Liz, what Liz did was she just put a strip. So I will do that on the front. She just glued down the front. Now, I want it to sort of sit there just a little bit off the top here. So I guess I'm going to put a bit more than on this back bit, because there's no pocket here. I'm going to put a little bit more here to hold it better to the back, if you know what I mean. I'm going to put a bit more glue. Oops. I might have to switch to my other glue. This one doesn't quite make it. Oh, squishing so much glue there. Okay, so I don't know why. It could be a boo-boo. It could be. There could be a very good reason why Liz did that. But I'm going to do it like this. So that's going to be glued down kind of in the center there. Kind of. Does that fold up? Yes. So kind of in the center there. Looks all right to me. Let's see. Make sure they open. See, that's going to be, oh, I see. It's a bit less flexible there because I've glued it all the way down. But that's okay. That suits me just fine. So that's why Liz did it. I knew there was a good reason why Liz did that. Thank you, Liz. So just down the center here. At the front, I would have just done it down. I'm actually going to do it down the center here because this is a little bit shorter. That's just the way my bag is. The way I opened my bag, I should say. It's my fault. It's all my fault. All of it. So I'll glue it on there, and I'll just fold that up. And in theory, it will stick to my other pockets. Okay, and so I'm going to just see, that's how it's going to be. I see why you did that, Liz, so that way you've got a bit more flexibility. Otherwise, I mean, it would still work. It would be more like that, you see. That's all. But I like it being more flexible here because I do have a pocket there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's a tighter pocket because of the way I glued it. But that suits me just fine. I like that. So that one's like that. Okay, how cool is that, guys? Using book pages. Clever ladies. Clever Paula Lemmon and clever Liz. Okay, and clever Gina, because Gina did the first pouch. But she didn't do the accordion, I don't think. Okay, so that's that. That's that. then you could have like a Velcro closing. You could have like a magnet. I don't have any magnets. I'm going to put an eyelet in there and tie something around, but we might need to have a little look and see, do we want to put any form of decoration on there? And I probably should have thought about it before I turn the camera back on. I should do many things, and I don't do any of them. You should know that by now. I never do what I should do. Okay, so, well, first of all, I thought it would be nice to have a pocket. It would be nice to have a pocket, so you could, this is quite strong paper, you could sort of cover that. If you wanted to keep that flower there, you could even have a reprint of the paper and then have a pocket like that. You could have a reprint of the paper and stick that back down on there, which would be cool. No, I think maybe we'll just have a pocket on the reverse side. Now, I do have some butterflies already cut out. Let's just have a look. That's a bird. Just seeing what I've got here. Oh, here's some butterflies, you see. I think I might stick that there. Doesn't need too much. The paper's pretty on its own. So that's that. I'm not going to put anything on there, I don't think. I think I'm going to leave that. And then on the back, I'm going to do something here. Something there. Certainly have a butterfly. And what have we got already cut out? What do we have? Maybe a pocket. We might put a pocket. So I just want to grab my scrapbooking papers and see if there's anything pretty in here. I've been using these quite a bit. Oh, I think we should have a video too where we sort of have a look at, oh, that could be pretty. No, I think that's too much. Oh, and I don't like the lady on the other side. I think we should have a video where we have a little look at what was done in the 100-day project. I don't think everything is there though. Maybe I like that one more. If you can make your life a little bit easier with a lovely scrapbooking paper, I say go for it. Okay, I'm going to go through all of them. I don't think those colours go, so I'll chuck that on the ground. Something like that could go. Yeah, that kind of goes as far as colours are concerned. So why don't we trim that off? We just need to get the little trimmer. We don't need the big one. Okay, and I'm going to just snip a little. I just sort of eyeball where the center is. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to put that there. These are Stamperia papers. That's pretty much all I have, really. I have a little bit of other stuff, but these are the ones that I pull out the most. They're the easiest for me to get here. and I do like them a lot. Maybe I'll put it on that side, I think. I've changed my mind where I'm putting it because I like that. And I think there's a bit more of a contrast from the background to the pocket. And if you wanted to, you could sort of stitch around it so it looks like it's been stitched on, but I don't think it really matters. So that's that. We'll let that dry a minute. And I just wanted to say one more thing in here. I glued around these. You could stitch around them if you wanted to. If you wanted to sew around the pockets, you could do that. A little bit of glue poking out there, that's why that's sticking. Okay, so now we understand why you don't glue all of that, because it's a little bit less flexible. There, that's all. Live and learn, live and learn. Block. No, he's going to be too big. We'll have to chop his tail off. When I said I'm not chopping anything off today, no chopping off tails or anything like that, so I'll be a good girl. Let me see here. That could go. That one's softer, isn't it? I think I'll put that there. Or would I put it over there? Maybe, no, I'll put a butterfly over there. That's what I'll do. I'm not going to be too fussy about decorating it. Put that one there. And then I said a label. Very sad state of affairs, my label situation. Need some more. That colour. These scissors are hopeless. Where did I buy these from? I think I bought these from the cheap shop. Like, you know, it's kind of not a Dollar Tree, but it's a less expensive sort of shop where most things cost €1 or 90 euro cents or €1 or €1.90, and I think I bought it from there. And these loosens all the time. I'll put that there. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just doing something quick here. And put that there. Always quick solutions they are. And then we'll do our closure. Okay, and then you can put something in there. I don't actually have anything. I've got some things made. Just a minute. I've got this that I had made a while back in one of the videos. Put her in there just as an example. And then here, I haven't put anything on there. I don't think I'm going to. At the most, I would put a label there or a label there. That's inside, so that's ready to go. All I need to do really, if I'm not decorating anymore, I could change my mind afterwards, but at the moment I'm not. I need to do a closure is what I need to do. So I'm going to grab my crocodile, my crocodile, and we are memory keepers because someone asked me that once, so I'll just say put that out there. I need to do the big hole, and I'm just going to eyeball where the center is. It's about there. It's done now, isn't it? And I could put blue or pink in, so I think I'll put a pink one. Oh, there you go, it flew out. It was meant to be. Put that in the hole. I mean, it's such a fast thing to do. I didn't buy one for a long time. I thought they were very complex things, but they're actually not. Squish it down and it's done. Easy peasy. It's not so easy getting it back in the box. There we go. And then then I'm going to grab what? Oh, I think I'll grab this. Got this handy. That one? No. I've got this purple one. That's what I'm going to use, if it will go. Now, what I wanted to do was, I was thinking I can put it through. So if I put it through, just let me see. So that, I wanted to, I'll show you what I want to do. I'll just try it before I cut it. Okay. So that would go through there. And then I would pull it, and one will tie that way. Maybe that one. Okay, I'm just making a mess here, guys. Just a minute. Before I do that, I need to measure it. So just say I have this, maybe I'll make that one longer. So that will go through there. So that one can go that way. And that one that way, and then I would tie them, you see. So that's going to be long enough, and that will be long enough. Okay. So you just loop it and then have one going one way. So that one that way, that one that way, and then tie them in a bow. And you've got your closure. So there we have it. We've done a Paula Lemmon, Liz the paper project, and then the mother inspiration is Gina from the Firefly Studio. So it's not too decorated or anything like that, but I just wanted to have a go at it, and I thought I might as well just share it on video. And then it opens up, in theory, quite easily. That's the theory. That will go like that. And then you can put all kinds of things in there. What fun. Super, super fun. You fill it and send it to someone. How cool is that? Really like that. Fun, fun, fun. I mean, you can wrap this around like that, but I just thought it would be nice if you did one way and one the other way, and that way you could tie a bow. So that goes around there, that goes around there, and then tie it. That will hold it better than just wrapping them both around in the same direction. So there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope everybody is well and crafting away, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.